Hi Libra, welcome to November. This is Teresa from tarotbyt.com. And I'm about to do your reading for November. Let's see what's coming up. We've got a Mercury retrograde beginning on November 1st, full moon in Taurus on the 12th, and then a new moon in Sag on the 26th. And then Neptune goes direct on the 27th. So let's see what the cards say about love and relationships for Libra. What does Libra need to know about love and relationships for the month of November? What is coming up for Libra? What do Librans need to know about love and relationships? What do Librans need to know for the month of November? The Six of Cups, the Two of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the High Priestess, the Ace of Pentacles, the Tower, the Eight of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the Empress, and the King of Pentacles. So, Libra, you have the Six of Cups here crossed by the Two of Wands. Six of Cups is about healing from the past, learning lessons from the past, and moving into a new environment or a new situation where there's greater harmony. So it's a card of improvement. It's also a card of connecting with people from the past. Someone may have news. You might reconnect with someone. Someone may have news or a gift for you. You could be. It could even be someone from a past life. If you're meeting someone new, and you have never, but you feel a sense of familiarity about this person. It could be because you've known each other in a past life. But it could also mean people from this life, like you'll reconnect, especially with Mercury going retrograde in November. You could be connecting with some people from the past, and there could be a potential romance connected with that, or a new beginning. You have this Two of Wands crossing. And so you're in this decision-making mode. The Two of Wands is kind of like, there's a potential partnership, but you're not sure about where it's going to go. Like, is it going to work out? Is anything going to come out of this? So you're kind of like contemplating the potential. Maybe you want to reach out to someone. Or someone is wanting to reach out to you. I feel like you might get a message, a hopeful message, where someone is, because you have this Page of Cups in your environment. So someone may let you know how they feel about you in November. In the past, you have the Queen of Wands. That's someone, it could be a fire sign. You have a couple of options in November. You have fire, water, and earth as potential options for romance. If you're not already in a relationship, if you're looking for new love. The Queen of Wands could be someone that you've dealt with in the past, someone who is very outspoken, goes after what they want, good manager, knows how to juggle home and career. So it could be someone who's in a position of leadership. Maybe you've been partnering with someone at work. The High Priestess, this is a card of things hidden, things going on behind the scenes. I feel like there's some things going on behind the scenes that are involving your career. And there could be career opportunity coming, in spite of the love. I mean, there is going to be the potential for love, but there's also a great potential for big changes in your career path. because the Ace of Pentacles represents a tangible thing, like creating something, like an offer that comes in, or some kind of financial support that could really change your life in a major way. Could be a job opportunity. It could be some type of settlement or money that comes in. Because the Tower represents major change. Your life is going through major changes, and you may decide to take a new direction in your career, or to take your life in a new direction. Because you have the Eight of Pentacles here. This is a card of, the apprentice, or starting over in a new path. So while this love thing is happening, your main focus, you have the ability to establish a relationship that brings you greater security, a greater sense of security. And I think you're looking for more nurturing, because you have the Empress. The Empress here, it represents abundance and fruition, or the harvest. So here, if you started something with the Two of Wands, and you're wondering, I'm putting all this energy into something, what's going to come of it? The Empress is telling you that abundance and success and creativity, that whatever work you're doing, or whatever, even if it's a relationship at the beginning stages, it will develop into something substantial. The Empress is the mother card. It's feeling nurtured. It's feeling supported. You might be either giving birth to something, in terms of like creating a family or a home, because you have like this Page of Cups and the Empress together. Or you could be doing something creative. Maybe getting involved in some project that helps you to explore your creativity in some way. And also brings in money, because you have the King of Pentacles here. If this represents a person, this is someone who is very stable and security conscious, material. He works hard for the money, and he likes his material things, he or she. And he cares very much about family, and the things he owns, his possessions, help him to feel safe, and he'll do anything for his family. He works hard for the family, to support, to bring in money, to bring in security. The Page of Cups, it could be a child for some of you. But if you're dealing with someone in a romantic sense, the Page of Cups is someone who's very sensitive, very romantic, maybe a little bit immature when it comes to love. They're just like dreamers. They dream of, they have this romantic fantasy about relationships. So you have a couple of options. You could be choosing between someone who's very much a go-getter, maybe a little pushy. Another person might be more sensitive, more quiet, more creative. So you might be trying to decide between two people, two options. But I feel like that there's going to be some major changes on the career front in November for you, or even your life path. I don't think, the Tower is not always a negative thing. The Tower just represents breaking down and rebuilding, so that your old life, you may break it down, let it go, and you might be moving into a whole new world, or you might be building in a new direction. Maybe even embarking on a new career path that is more creative, that fulfills that need for creativity and self-expression. And it could be through some connection, through a romantic connection, that helps you to explore your creativity at a deeper level. So trust your instincts. With the High Priestess, if you're getting hunches or feelings about something or someone, trust those feelings. But you can achieve. You might be interested in someone who would make a good mother, who is very nurturing. I feel like you're needing that soft touch, that maternal. You need someone who cares about you, who takes care of you. That's what you're looking for in a relationship. And you can have that. And you can have the stability. But it may involve changing your life in a big way. making some major changes where you let go of what's not working, or you build your life in a new direction so that it's more satisfying to you. Let's see what the stars are saying. So the full moon happens in your 8th house. 8th house, 2nd house axis, which is the money houses. It's also the houses of value. The 8th house is also a house of transformation. So something around some kind of financial situation is coming to completion at this full moon on November 12th. It could be some type of settlement that you get. You get some type of money coming in, because the 8th house money is not money you earn through your job. It's money that you receive. So it could be an inheritance, an insurance payout, gambling winning, lottery winning, contest, financial support in terms of like a loan, a bank loan. The 8th house also represents like a culmination, like you might have been working on yourself. The 8th house is a house of intimacy. So you could be forming a relationship that brings you greater intimacy, where you're not afraid to drop your guard and be vulnerable and really let someone in. You can have that potential right now. Pluto's going through your 4th house, so major shakeups or major changes can be happening at home. You could be redecorating. You could be remodeling. But it also brings up things from the past, that issues around mothering and motherhood, or your own mother. So you may have to deal with that, childhood patterns, childhood issues that might be interfering in your life in the present day. Mercury's retrograde going through the 2nd house. So if you're thinking about investing or signing any contracts that involve money or financial dealings, especially, wait till Mercury goes direct. Don't commit to anything until Mercury goes direct, because you may not have all the information, and you need more information before you sign on the dotted line. Mars is in your 1st house, so you're ready to have a new you, a new birth. You're really feeling active. You're feeling activated in November to make changes to your physical appearance, to make changes to how you're seen in the world. You might be feeling like taking action. You might be feeling impatient and feisty. And it's sextile to Jupiter in your 3rd house. So it's a good time to communicate. It's a good time to get out, and you don't have to travel far with the 3rd house. Maybe you want to really reconnect with friends and family, relatives. Reach out to them. Neptune's in the 6th house. It will go direct at the end of the month. So if there's any confusion around work or employment, the truth will come out, probably around this full moon. And you'll get to see where you need to go. But the main thing about this full moon is, if you've been working on yourself, it's going to start, your people are noticing. If you've been working on your self-esteem and self-worth, and working on transforming your life to bring greater intimacy, transforming relationships, also it's affecting your earning ability, how much money you're bringing in. This is all going to change in November in a good way. I think it's going to be a positive change. You have a new moon in Sagittarius in your 3rd house on November 26th. So maybe you're you're reconnecting with family members, and you can have a new start. This happens like right around Thanksgiving, so it could be, holiday parties and whatever. You might hear from some people you haven't heard from in a long time. Maybe friends or neighbors. Uranus is in the 8th house, so it's going to be shaking you up out of your complacency. It could bring a sudden relationship that brings greater intimacy, that helps you to change or transform in some way. Mars is going to be running through your 2nd house at this full moon, and it's opposing Uranus. So there could be some disagreements around money or surprises around financial situations. Just expect the unexpected whenever Uranus is involved, and don't overreact. Mars has a tendency, Mars-Uranus combinations, There could be some like sudden outbursts or sudden reactions to whatever news comes up, whatever Uranus brings. So you want to think before you speak. But you have Mercury going through your second house, so that's like messages. You could hear from someone from the past, something that you valued that you may have lost, may be coming back. Mercury also rules money-making ideas. So you might be thinking of new ways to bring money in, maybe through some type of creativity. You've got Pluto and Saturn in the 4th house and Neptune in the 6th. You could be, with Neptune in the 6th, you really need to watch your health. Make sure you're not sacrificing too much for everyone else and you're not taking care of yourself. The other thing it could be is you could be working on something that is creative. Like the work that you do can involve spirituality, creativity, music, art. And it could have like music or art can have a healing effect on you. Or you can try some kind of alternative healing therapy. But Mercury is sextile Saturn and Pluto. It's being supported by Saturn and Pluto. And it's in your second house. So I feel that even though your expenses may be high, Mercury may bring opportunities for you to bring more money in through money-making ideas or hobbies, or writing even, communicating. There's some type of project that's going to involve creativity that's going to also bring in financial stability. And then Neptune goes direct. It will help to clear up some confusion around some kind of employment issue or health issue. If you've been confused or you can't seem to find the cause of some kind of health issue, things might change. When a planet goes from retrograde to direct or stations, things always, happen around that energy. It just kind of shifts things for a day or two. So expect major change. And this is actually a time card, this Ace of Pentacles. So if you're thinking about a new career or a new career path, a job opportunity may come up around December, January. There could be some major changes in the work that you do and your life in general. You could be connecting with people from the past that wind up either bringing career opportunities, renewed career opportunities, or new career opportunities, or also a possibility of new love that changes your world and brings not only financial support, but also a stronger connection, a more intimate connection. So things look good for you, Libra. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. And if you'd like a private reading, just click on the link in the description box and it'll take you to my website and we can get you on the schedule. And in the meantime, I want to say thank you for everyone who's been supporting this channel. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for ordering readings. And if you're new, welcome. I hope you're enjoying the videos. And I hope you have a wonderful November. If you're celebrating Thanksgiving in the United States, happy Thanksgiving to those who live in the States. And enjoy November. I will talk to you again next month. Okay, bye now.